Hello, weary traveler. I'm probably Mothman. Probably. And you're you. Hopefully. And this is a fireplace, and the back of my head. Well, not my head. Maybe Mothkin's head. But this is our fort in the forest. And I have to say, second lamp's looking pretty good. I like how it's coming along. And since I like it here, I'm going to go away. Um, I do really want to finish clearing the road that leads back to First Lamp and the Sacrificial Stones, so that's going to be my focus with any luck. We will see and make sure that all is well on that road, but you know, we might also get going and find a troll, so brace for happenings, I suppose. Okay. I think that's enough core wood that I can get away with building the bridge that I need to. And I also did want to bring some for... I actually don't know if it's morning now that I think about it. I'm just going to park that there and see if it'll let me sleep. Just, you know, before I walk out into the woods and have like an hour of daylight left. We're gonna see how many sentences I managed to not get through today. Move the cart over here, and then I think I'll get rid of a few of those trees. I want to try and leave the bushes, because I have such a heinous time having enough blueberries in this game. I don't know what it is. And yeah, I think that managed to smash one of the blueberries. Alright. You'll love to see it. Hit the wrong button there, got a little worried. We've been over this, David. Wish they'd stop calling while I'm at work. Probably leave the ones that are off the road for now and not worry about them. These couple that are actually on the road proper. I'm only marginally worried about breaking this one. Okay. Sometimes you're pressed up against a log and you break it and nothing happens, and other times you break it and you find out you're very mortal and the physics system does not care for your longevity. Today was the former. I want to do maybe some kind of like amphitheater or arena for at least that spawner. The other one we might set up kind of a standard I don't know, self-pruning setup, we'll say. But maybe for the one we'll set up something more like an arena, so we have a, I don't know, maybe just a kind of aesthetic way to raise some combat skills. We have our bushes here. I do have to wonder how long it'll take for those to regrow. I know there are a few critters that are going to take exception with the lights, but I don't fully know if it's going to matter just because I don't know if I'm going to exist in this space for long enough periods for things to spawn and get nearby and take exception to my lighting choices. To take exception to the lamp. I think I'm going straight across there. I think I'm bending that way. Level out of that. I know I can just like interact with the cart to let go of it, but at one point it came to my attention that I could roll to get out of it, and the gremlin in me enjoys the rolling, so the rolling shall stay. Oh, and more blueberry. Maybe I should call this like the blueberry path or something. Berryway. Berryroad. Berryroad's not bad. Now, that being said, I don't want to then build the road, right? I don't want to have to kill all of the berries to build Berryroad. Let's see. I could either try to curve this way, in which case I'm hitting that berry, or I could... What can I do to the terrain here? Alright, so that's just sort of flattened as it's going to be. I guess I could just cross there. One, two, three. Let me see how many berry bushes survive me taking out the trees here, and then I'll make choices about if any of them are going to go. Because there are enough here that I don't mind maybe like taking out one to make a straighter bridge. Alright, the choice was made for me. Because that's not perfect, but that's enough of a gap that I can get a cart through pretty easily and then sort of shoot across there. Alright, so we got a line up there. That's fine enough. That's fine enough. Now, I'll bring this up here. And let's figure out how we're building this. I think step one is just like a way across, and I'll come back to make it a little prettier later. Or I'll forget that I said that in about 37 seconds and just start making it a little prettier than I need to. But regardless, step one is probably just going to be... So you can either shoot across that way, which is a little bit straighter of a shot through the berries, or I curve it that way, which is admittedly it's a little off-kilter either way, but I can kind of adjust the other bank however I need to. Go in there. Let's see, this is... I know this seems stupid, but I'm going to change it so it looks like the boards are... the underneath, like, support boards are going horizontally across. This matters absolutely zero to the structural stability of this thing. It's one of those aesthetic things I just like doing. Luckily, we have plenty of wood, and I'm not overly worried about... I'm not overly worried about getting too lost in the sauce about this. Probably leave that pine tree and just let there be some greenery and some foliage around here. Foliage. Let's see, you're probably gonna be the limit, aren't you? Yep. That's fine, that's what we brought the core wood for. Let's see if we put that... Yep. That you there then. Perfect. Don't mind me, I just want to spruce up the floor. I don't have anything to do a rim shot nearby, so that was just my desk. Let's do that. Wait, what was the issue? Oh, I got out of range of my crafting table. Ah, that'll do it. Slap one there for a second. Alright, so we need to get the road lined up with that. Right? Yeah. Yeah, I could probably just have it curve over a little bit. Need to pickaxe the dirt down a bit. Rock's kind of dealer's choice for if I want to get rid of it or not. It's not really in the way. Not necessarily not in the way either. I do occasionally try to think whether I want to remove like a large rock or a bush or something, because as far as I know, I mean, certainly for the rocks, but the little bushes and such, I don't think are things that you can actually like replant or control where they grow by any means, so. I don't know, sometimes if you just want to work in something more natural looking or have some more variety in whatever greenery you're working with, it's nice to just have a few like natural plants nearby. Get that biodiversity in your yard. I say as I whack these down. You know, I kind of want to do something just a little goofy. One, we're going to come up here, flatten a small area, and throw another workbench down, because if I keep one at both ends, I don't need to worry about the one in the middle. Let me... lowering this just so I can get to these. Funny though the joke was, I think that's technically a fur. Let's see, if we count that, 34, we'll go every 4 here. Just gonna kick that up a little bit. I think it was probably closer to a set of minutes rather than like a matter of 35 to 37 seconds, but I am feeling myself starting to get distracted by making this pretty. And I don't think I can be stopped. At least not till night comes around and, you know, the backup dancers start coming for me. Maybe some core wood lining along the edge as well. We'll want to do something to... yeah, we're going to line that up at the bottom too. I think we're going to find some way to cap this off. I do need to sleep though, so let's... everybody get ready for Bridge Shack. It's a fun little shack on the bridge, 'cause it's too late and I need to sleep. Yeah, we're gonna pretend that's close enough. Feels very Minecraft of me. Open. Now, it'll be a minor inconvenience if I do beef it, because I will go back to spawn, but luckily that's just the sacrificial stones, and I have a road running here, so, you know, it's distance, but not too much detriment. Actually, it's probably better to offset these just a little bit. So then we have anchor points in the middles. Alright, the Berryroad bridge is coming along. If you think this is exciting, wait till I get absolutely hyper fixated on making a signpost later. That's going to be a real treat. Especially because I am not sure how to make signposts, and I've sort of pulled that out of my ass as an example. So it'll be a fun treat for both of us. The right angle. There we go. I have a lot of core wood still. I have a lot of regular wood too. Let's try something a little funky, and then we'll see about doing something a little bit more normal. Can I get this to anchor down there? Before we get too in the weeds with this. Okay, maybe, hang on. If we come over here and just reverse this. I think maybe the thing to do is to extend it just a smidge and put it off the end of the spikes, or not the spikes, the logs. And we'll just have it sort of meet in the middle there. We'll need kind of a few going both ways, but I think this will be enough height to be something good here. Caveat is that I do need to be able to plant it on the corner of that. Yeah, because it's got to be on the wood planks. It can't be on the core wood, or it's going to have a slightly different height, and that's going to drive me insane. about midpoint of bridge then? Well, let's find out. We got what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So 7 in on both sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this ought to be the midpoint. I suppose there's a pillar already there. No, but it is. Okay. All right. I'll take that. I'll take that positioning. Okay, let's see what we can do here. I'm still not sure what the exact roof situation is going to be. But I think that this will give the bridge a nice little look. I haven't necessarily done this either before with core wood. This is a little bit new for me. Normally I'm not doing a lot in core wood because I just don't have a lot on hand. It's usually something that I'm running around trying to scrape up enough to, you know, to build the basics that I need to get the supports in my house that I need. This time I've actually got some options. I'm kind of fascinated to see what happens here. Because I know we have these that'll connect that way. What do we got with these? Is that straight? No, that's Ben 10 1. Then that's straight, that's Ben 10 1. Okay. Can we just connect these more or less? Maybe I should just run one underneath. What if we did like right there? And then like that. Okay. I don't know if that's going to be... I feel like I'll have better iterations on this design another time, but for something kind of ad-libbed pretty quick, I'm honestly pretty happy with how that's going to look. Now there'll be a little bit of wood out here that gets exposed, so I guess it's up to me to just decide if I want to let that get a little rough, or if I want to try and find a solution. I could just try to trail the dirt in a little bit, I guess. Could also just try to slap like one of those on. Nah, I think part of the fun is seeing, like, through the ribs. Alright, now I think that... I mean, to be fair, this is actually the whole point of the channel, is just me recording myself building stuff. So, I'm gonna stop beating myself up for getting distracted on this and just enjoy the process. There's nothing to rush or hurry, because there is no goal. The goal is to do exactly what I'm doing right now. You know, I honestly think I should just do what I did over there. Just, bring some support pillars down and around and just make use of the pattern we were already using over there. Actually, here's a thought. What happens if we curve them this way? So I know that way looks simple and good. I'm gonna try curving it like I did the other side just to see if that groks with me. You know, I think it's best served by that little curve forward. It makes it seem like the structure is reaching forward to embrace you just a little bit. Now, admittedly, these little stairs I've made are in the way for that. But I can also just break these or move them over one. These are just kind of meant to be like a, I don't even know, just like a little aesthetic dock, I guess. But I can also just like pop them back one and do basically the same thing. Goes up through that a little bit, but I don't know if I care right now. We can't see it, so we're just gonna have to trust it's there. Hide the stairs behind the blueberry bush, I guess. Or I can move it over one more and just keep doing this. One more time! One more time! Perfect, but again, it'll hold the aesthetic as much as I need it to. Oh, my thing is broken. Alright, we're gonna run back to second lamp real quick then, because I hate making second hammers and then just having them lying around, and I'm also out of food, which is not a good thing to be while you're running through the Black Forest. Alright, they're still trapped in the pine pit. I think I need to do something to bring that wall down a little bit. Like, I don't want to go and change the terrain too much. It's a little blocky, but it's more like I want to run around the outside, and anywhere I can see like the underside of that strip of wood, I want to maybe put like a 2-wide piece down. Or not a 2-wide, but one of the normal, like, 2-meter pieces, I think they're called. While we're here, set the spawn point and take a little nap. Repair the axe while we're here, that's important. And maybe drop off a few of the various berries and things just to free up a bit of space here. It is a rainy day, but we've work to do. Yeah, I'm here for that. I dig how that looks. Definitely want to set up some lights along the inside here. I know that'll annoy the locals, but can't say I care too much. I have no patience for HOAs. Some of that right there. There. Just connect them wherever those are, more or less. Touch off kilter for some of them, but I don't think it's something we're going to notice at moving speed. Nice. Okay. Let's do this and put some lights up, and then we'll be on our merry way. We've used up a fair bit of our core wood, which isn't ideal, but I have a feeling we're going to be picking up a little bit more before we're out of the Black Forest, so I'm going to chalk that up under the not going to worry about it sphere. Do I wish to do anything down here? That seems more out of place. Not thrilled with how thin the floor kind of looks and hangs. Okay. That I can work with a little bit more. Might cap the bottom with some wood as well, but I don't think that will cause the same sort of visual discrepancy that I was I was considering something there. I'm not going to think that hard about it. I'm just going to give myself the permission to leave it be. Let it not be perfect. I have a plan elsewhere that I need to tend to, so we're just going to do our best to finish up this side to make it symmetrical, and move on our merry way. Nothing like a storm for bridge building weather. Ready. Now that one's likely to get a little mussed up, and maybe these as well. But one or two getting a little bit weird is not the end of the world. I think what we'll do is we'll just kind of re-divide here. Not every divide, but here between the... Actually, kind of at the base of the supports here is probably one of the better places. So that way it's not too close to the bars. Now here in the center, we can just slap one right here in the middle. And then we repeat the pattern over here at the base of these two. And then there'll probably be about a midpoint here. What am I missing? I'm missing wood. Alright, there we go. Made a little bridge. Not fully a thing on the to-do, per se, but not something either. We need the bridge to be able to cross here and actually continue making the road. I have thoughts for the rock there, so I think I'm going to leave it be for now and just try to keep working my way back. If I'm not wrong, this will break out into the meadows pretty shortly, though. And then the journey should be a little bit calmer past that. If I was smart, what I would have done is brought the, well, no, I don't have any core wood with me, so it doesn't really matter if I had brought the stuff to do a portal. Or not core wood, fine wood. Didn't bring any, because I don't have any. I think I have one piece in second lamp. Bless me. Sorry. Oh, it crept up on me. Bless me again. Pardon. Do I detect the rattling of bones? The answer was yes, I did. So they came from that way. I have a slight curiosity because I feel like we've seen a lot of skeletons coming off from this side of the road. Oh, there is a burial crypt. Sweet. Alright. Then let's mark where this sucker is. I have a tower over there, but I don't know if I really need to care about what's going on there. Oh, well, we got a tower there, too. I think we knew about that tower, though. Just so the road has fewer bandits, I feel it's slightly prudent. Oh, that's actually perfect. There we go. Oof. Yeah, I don't feel rested anymore. That last jump up the flight of stairs to beat the hell out of a skeleton, that really takes it out of you. Pace yourselves, kids. Pace yourselves. Take the stairs normally when you're going up to kick the hell out of a skeleton. I'm gonna leave those rocks for now. I might do something more fancy with them. It's not a huge gap, but it's, again, I don't need it to be any more than the cart. So having a narrow point or two, I think, will add some depth, some dimension, perhaps. The thing is, I know this is still going to be a decent journey past just getting to the meadows. Oh, hey, it's the backup dancers. Oh! Haha. That's why I call them the backup dancers. Alright, you and I are going to have a bit of a row, my friend. Let that stamina regen for a moment. I don't have the health to parry you. That's good to know. That is a future Mothman ability. Alright. I have a bow, but I admittedly don't have enough arrows to do much. So I think we're just gonna have to play this safe and engage him in melee. Stamina regen. Word of warning there, Grumpy. Don't start any fights you can't finish. Oh, where's my cart? Thought I heard something weird when those great orbs were coming up, but I thought it was just the wind. It's about to get Skyrim guarded. I think we're gonna do another tiny hut just here outside of the forest. Seven. You know, we can. Campfire. Crafting bench, some floor pieces for guidance. Honestly, kind of impressed that's not too exposed. I guess I just need shelter, which I think is just something over my head. Okay. Well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Let's put it on top of there like that, and we'll just complete the aesthetic there. This probably is going to be fine, just chilling here. It's not really going to be much more than just a waist up. I was considering just breaking this, but I don't know. I just kind of like the look of it, so I thought maybe I should just keep it and you know, just let it vibe. Something organic storytelling. We'll do though. We'll put that back down, and what we're going to do is just make a little I'm ablaze. wood. Yeah. Alright, it's not a lot, but it is at least a small campfire and some bed. You know what I'm actually gonna do? What we're gonna do is snap that off the bottom too. Excellent. Visible is that off the back? More visible if the camera doesn't get caught a million times on the wood there. Try to break that for just a moment while I get this sorted. Of course, I could also do something to that flavor. There we go. And that gives us a cozy little place to keep working on the road from. Take a moment and I'll just actually take a roving look at it. I like the bushes around it. I'm glad I just kind of like flattened a little bit of space and then slapped something up. It's nothing revolutionary, but I don't know. I think it'll be kind of comforting to see a bit of rest and respite here at the side of the road. That being said, let me run back here, clear a tree or two for a piece of wood. I just want to see how it looks like with a ledge on the front. Or not a ledge, oh, just one of these. The thought just sort of being, well, for lack of better description, just sorry, I got immediately distracted by that. one? That's the one, I think. That's the one. So we'll just run that down there. Provides a little bit of a gap between the bed and the fire. There we go. Not the exact same, but again, provides a little bit more of that kind of enclosed feel. That should feel a bit safer. Alright. Well, I think this is a fine place to leave it for now. The road still has some work to be done. The neighbors are excited. Do you want to come check out the roast place? No, you shy? All right. It's pretty comfy though. They're just shy. But yeah, honestly, it's. I know it's simple and it's stupid, but I'm digging how that looks. I'm gonna check out the take a peek at Berryroad Bridge and see how that's sitting. I think this rock here on the right will go. Yes. Yes, this pleases Mothman. Alright. I might even be able to hide a workbench up underneath if I get real creative with placements. Or maybe I'll just like tuck it in up here or something. Or over here maybe. Come on. There's gotta be one little spot here that'll. Ha 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 ha! Alrighty. And just for safety's sake, I really don't think this is going to be particularly visible, so I don't know that I care too much. We're going to just put that there. Little deterrent. It'll be a little bit harder for things to hit the workbench with the wood there. Not impossible. They will still definitely hit it. That is a nice bridge if I do say so myself. I think we'll make a meal of some berries and such as we work next time, but we're also, I think, more or less through the roughest parts of this clearing, which is to say the Black Forest parts. The meadows will be calm and pretty chill. There'll be the occasional grayling coming up to cup check me, but you know, they're not too much to worry about. Until next time, peace and love, everybody.